I had a fight, I think I would. That's what I'm asking.
No.
I'm like
I don't
polling the
know.
audience.
I don't know.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Wonderful, thank you.
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about this story, this wonderful story, and if you guys were familiar with the 1975 version of?
I was familiar with the original based merely on the fact that I grew up in New York City around the corner from the Waverly Theater where they had the original midnight showings. And so yeah, I was aware of it, but it wasn't something at the time that I think my parents would have let me watch, especially staying up past midnight and going to a theater. So one thing that's wonderful about our version is that it's being broadcast into people's homes, and it's something that families have the opportunity to more easily consider watching together. And I think it is something I probably would have watched with my family had it been available at the time.
And it's just a terrific story. It's so wonderfully weird. It was sort of born out of a commentary on the classic B horror movies of the time, and so you have, you know, this virginous couple in Brad and Janet who stumble into this castle that's been taken over by Transylvanian aliens from another galaxy, who bring them into their crazy party and lifestyle, and you know, everything changes for all of them so quickly in the course of a night, and you know, it's so outrageous, and it's set to arguably one of the best soundtracks maybe ever. And I think people are really going to enjoy our reimagining of it.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't wait.
Good.
I can't wait to just see. You guys have any special preparation for the roles? You sing, dance?
Yeah.
How was that?
Thankfully, we all have a lot of experience singing, at least, and you with dancing more than I do, I think. Before this, the only dance experience I had was doing a Viennese waltz, which isn't particularly helpful in any other application besides that, I think. But I mean, like, that, you know, singing, I think, thankfully, we didn't have to start from scratch like some actors might have to, because that's all our background. Mm-hmm. But yeah, watching the original and thinking about how the original may have been influenced by other, you know, B-horror films or science fiction films.
Yeah, well, and we also had a great benefit because a lot of our preparation was padded for us. It was built into the production schedule. We had 4 weeks in Los Angeles to do a little bit of character development as well as the pre-records for the album, and then 4 more weeks in Toronto with blocking and choreography rehearsals. And so, you know, the preparation, like I said, was kind of built in for us, and you know, Kenny Ortega, the director, and Lou Adler, the executive producer, were right there with us the whole way, and you know, just all of us were very supportive of each other, and everyone contributed such fantastic ideas, and so you know, the preparation sort of came from within the production, but also from each other, and it was a very just natural symbiotic process that I think was conducive to a fantastic final product.
Yeah, I agree.
And how was the collaboration with Tim Curry?
Wonderful.
Yeah, he wasn't there as many days as the rest of us.
Right.
Because that part of the story, you're able to film that in a shorter number of days, but he wanted to spend so much time hanging out with us, and we have had a good opportunity to spend time just hanging out with him. It's really nice to hear him say that, like, I just want to hang.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And that's where the collaboration happened. You know, as the criminologist, none of us had scenes with him, so we didn't actually get to work with him in the set environment, but there were so many behind the scenes moments where he was so generous with his time and just talking with us about sort of the history and the lore of Rocky Horror Picture Show, but also just sort of his history and his take on not only the artistic expression of Rocky, but just on life, and that was a huge cast bonding experience for all of us to be centered around kind of this patriarch of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
And what we can expect on October.
What can we expect? I think you can expect a version of Rocky Horror Picture Show that is potentially even more palatable to an audience in the year 2016. In terms of the way it's visually captured, I think it's something that will be exciting to watch at home, and it's going to pop out of your television screen. And I'm hoping that the energy and the love that we have for it jumps through the screen at people. I hope. You know.
Yeah, and I think you can expect to see everything you want to see, and then expect to see a lot of different things too. You know, we were very careful and very meticulous about preserving the original Rocky Horror energy that the fans so desperately crave, while also making it new so that there was more purpose behind the recreation. And so, yeah, I guess that's a long way of saying expect a party, expect a great time. It's the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, that's thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
A lot of success, and I can't wait to watch it.
Thank you very much.
you.
Hello everyone, we're going to teach you the proper form.
How to do the time warp. Are you ready?
Step 1 is a jump to the left.
Step 2,
Step to the right. Step 3,
put your hands on your hips.
Step 4,
knees in tight. Step 5,
My personal favorite.
Pelvic thrust.
that'll drive you insane.
And then you've already done the time warp. You gotta do it again.
It's just a jump to the left. With your hands on your hips.
Bring your knees in tight. But it's the pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again.
That's how you do the time warp.
say, do any of you guys know how to Madison?